What's up guys, Ray Corasani here. And in today's journey, we're gonna talk about how to be resourceful by working out at home. Okay, so I wanted to do a video about a home gym. They've become very popular since the lockdown. So I ordered another set of resistance bands because my old set started to wear out on me. One of the reasons why I really like HIIT workouts is because they're quick. They'll beat you up. They're a pain in the ass. If you want results, you could do HIIT training, do it hard. 20 minutes is really all it takes. 20 minutes a day. I was doing 20 minutes a day, probably 6 days a week, and I got pretty shredded. I was also doing the keto diet at the time. But what's cool is in this resistance band kit that I ordered, it's called Live Monster. At least that's what it says on this diagram. I'm going to do all of the workouts suggested here. I'm gonna do each one to see how effective they are. Some of them are probably repetitive. I've done them before, but we're gonna see which ones are effective. And then also behind me, what you have, I got $6.99 mirrors from Target. I put command strips on the back, put them up. This area used to be my office space and I moved it into my other bedroom. So I was like, let me set up a nice home gym. Got my yoga mat right here. Got another mirror right there. And then I left that space kind of empty because maybe I want to add another component or something later on. Maybe more mirrors, we shall see. And opposite those mirrors, there's another mirror right here. And I use them to check my form. I also installed these hooks at the probably about arm's length up along the stud of the wall, and it goes all the way down to the ankle or close to the floor, where I can do the pull-ups, and I don't always have to rely on my feet stepping on the bands. And then I can have multiple bands on the different hooks, so I can jump into one superset after the other. And a superset is basically one workout after the other with little to no break. That's known as a superset. So say you're doing curls, you're doing biceps, and then you switch really quick to triceps. Well, with this setup now, if I have 2 bands hooked on it, boom, I can go in quick. Do my biceps, then the triceps, then take the 30-second to a minute break for that particular superset. So here we go, let's jump into it. Here are the variety of resistance bands workouts you can do at home. All right, what's up everyone? So I have here with me some slippers. You can use sandals or shoes to step on the bands, to use them for resistance. So I have behind me the hooks. I'm gonna be using those to hook my resistance bands. And I have, you know, the list here from Live Monster that came in the set that I ordered from eBay. These slippers I use to step on the bands if I need to. Let's go through each workout. Before we get started, I'm gonna break down the different resistance that you get out of these bands. So the black one is gonna be 30 pounds of resistance. The green one is gonna be 25 pounds of resistance. The blue one's 20 pounds. The red one's 15 pounds. And then the yellow one is 10 pounds of resistance. This little chart here that I got tells you at the top which ones give you resistance. And you can actually combine the bands to create even more resistance. I've been working out for quite some time, and I lift pretty heavy. So with these bands, they're more like a substitute for me. But I'm still gonna try to use this approach to keeping the habit, maintaining the habit of working out, treating my little home gym now as my go-to gym. So let's get started with the workouts. All right, so the first workout's gonna be bicep curl. Pretty simple, straightforward. Now, the next one, it's pretty easy to switch to, which is the reverse curl. I just rotate my hands and then boom, I'm doing the reverse curl, which is great for me because the peaks of my biceps too big, but overall I need to improve them. Now we're jumping into the forearm flex and extension, or flex / extension. Pretty easy, just stationary arms and then rotate your hands outwards. Next is the tricep pull down. It's very simple. You just connect your band to, for me, it was the top of the hook, or the hook that's dangling from your door. Now I'm sitting down for the overhead tricep. It's in this diagram, it has the guy standing, but I'm sitting down so you can kind of see the form. Jumping into back and shoulders, we have standing row. Right now I'm doing the standing row. I'm just pulling down. It's a little bit higher. I could go at eye level if I wanted to. Next one in the group is bent over row. Now I'm going to rotate so you can see a better angle in a minute, but this is one trick. You make a little loop out of the band and you're able to create more resistance. Now look at it from this angle. If you add more resistance bands, you'll be able to get a really good workout. So this one now we're jumping into is internal, external, exterior rotation. Pretty self-explanatory. And then next, so yeah, we're still, okay, on this one, internal, external rotation, you could see, I mean, you see the muscles working out. Now we're jumping into front and lateral raises. These are the front raises, and just using one foot because clearly it's enough resistance for my shoulders. Now I'm doing the lateral ones. That was great. Next one is shrugs. Didn't really like shrugs. I guess you can try adding more resistance bands, but I like traditional shrugs. Next one in the list is the chest fly. We're doing the chest fly now, and now I'm doing mine at a decline. And then after that, we're jumping to push-ups. Resistance push-ups, definitely more effective in terms of creating some resistance compared to just a standard push-up. Next, we're going to a diagonal cross. This is a workout I've never done before, but diagonal cross, supposed to be for the chest. It's a little weird in the positioning, but it's a workout nonetheless. Next one is the crossover. So it's kind of like punching, but you're kind of crossing over your chest. I had some stability issues, as you could see. Then the next one is the kneeling crunch. The kneeling crunch is pretty great. I was kind of holding back a little, didn't want the band to break. Remember, these are resistance bands, and they're not heavy duty either. The next one here are known as chops. So you put the band in under one foot, and then you just chop up in one direction. And chop up, chop, come down, chop. I could have probably worked on better form there, but this one's my favorite workout. This resistance crunch was killer. I felt such a good workout doing this one. Highly recommend it. And you can see I'm using that bottom anchor. Next one is known as the step out. I hated this workout. I didn't even know what they were trying to get me to do. Step in and then step out. It's really weird. Next one's the side bends. I'm very familiar with this one. I used to use plates. Then I stopped doing this workout because I'm a fan of Athlete X, and he says it's not the most effective for the side of your core. And now I'm going through and explaining that before we jump into the glute slash butt workout, according to this chart, I got to put on some straps around my ankles so that it has something to hook to. Here we go. We're going to start with hip extension. I liked it. I could have loosened up. I probably need to be more flexible to get the most out of this workout. And then we're jumping into hip bridge, or just bridge is how it's labeled here. And this one, I think those flat elastic bands are a bit more effective because they get more coverage on your body. Is a little bit weird having that around my belly. Next one is the donkey kick. I underestimated this one. I did not think I was going to be able to pull it off. But the bands did stay on my feet. And I mean, I've hurt myself with bands snapping, so be careful when you do this one. But it does work. The next workout they suggested was the fire hydrant. I completely skipped this one because I had no idea what the diagram was asking, and the guy was in an awkward position. After the donkey kick, I switch legs, and we'll just breeze through this one. Yeah, I guess I was pleasantly surprised. The next one is the hip abduction. You know, it helps to have the band up to your hip on the other side and then just stretch out the leg. That's how effective that one was. Now we're jumping into, well, I guess I do the other side, and then we're gonna jump into some squats. So let's just bang this one out real quick. Now I'm doing the squats. I'm trying to use the same form that I use when I'm at the gym. But of course these bands, like I said before, they're not heavy duty, so I don't want them to snap. I want something that's gonna give me workouts at home, challenge me, but I don't wanna have to spend more money. I've spent too much money already. And here we go. Doing a squat, and there's definitely resistance there, and I don't know if I add other bands if they'll be able to deal with the tension, but I'll try. I might not be able to go the full range. I'm not trying to go crazy. I can buy a more industrial strength band if I wanted to, but I'm definitely looking forward to physically going to the gym. This gym is more of a supplement for me, or it's also gonna allow me to get in like those 2-a-days real quick. Now I'm jumping into the lunge workout. I'm using yellow bands, keeping it light, 10 pounds of resistance. I'm not even using the handles just because I wanted to get to this workout and show you that you actually don't always need to have the handles. The goal of HIIT training is to be able to jump from one workout to the next and really limit your wait time so you get the best bang for your buck when it comes to time. Next I jump into the toe up is what they call it, and this is one of a few workouts that I thought was dumb. Like I don't know, maybe I didn't go full range of motion. I could have loosened it up a little bit, or maybe if I had more bands. Now this one's pretty good, the monster squat. I've seen people at the gym do it, mostly girls, but I guess that's because they're working on that booty. But for this, you need some sweatpants or something, because the rubber bands, the resistance bands aren't comfortable around the legs, especially if you're hairy, like moi. The heel up is the last workout on this series, and it's not bad. I don't know. I think I might just do my traditional calf raises on a book with some weight. That's it for now. That's a little run through of resistance band workouts. Do you have any favorites at home? That's the video. Be resourceful. Get on that journey to fitness. Get into fitness, even if it's not for like a physical appearance goal. You feel better. I broke a sweat doing this video, and I already feel good. I just feel like I blew some steam off. So I encourage you to figure out if you can create a home gym. You don't need this whole setup. You could just use a small room with a door. My door is flimsy and it sucks. That's why I came up with this alternative of putting those hooks. I'm gonna include the links below to the resources that I use in order to create my own home gym. And then maybe I'll do some more videos of in-home workouts in the future. So this is the journey, my journey to 8% body fat. I fell off, but now I'm back on. And so follow me if you're interested in seeing me transform. I went from having like a decent 6-pack before the lockdown to A2, if not a no pack. But it's okay, because muscle memory, I got it. I'm gonna bring it back to life. So, all right, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.